Hey, what's going on, guys? Gentleman EDC, I'm John. Welcome to the channel. Um, this is my first review. I can tell you right up front, if you're looking for flashy B-roll, if you're looking for effects, things like that, I'm not the guy. I can't say I'm overly tech savvy. I just, after all the channels I've watched, all the reviews, just wanted to come up with something that's kind of straightforward, in your face, so to speak, talk about the product and get on with it. So without further ado, the first video and first product that I'm going to be reviewing is a product that's actually not on the market. Not that I don't think it won't be, in the near future, but it's to highlight a member in the EDC community. He's a member over in Carryology Classified, where all the backpack and pouch and patch nerds meet. Really great community, really great people, cool relationships, cool friendships have developed in all the buying, selling, trading that goes there. And the way I got my hands on this is through that community at the Carryology Philly meetup that just happened a couple weeks ago. So getting right into it, this product that I'm going to be reviewing today was presented to a couple of the members there by a guy named Jasen Chan. Regular guy up in New York. He was down at the meet and he essentially shot his shot to a couple of the members, offered to make them this pouch. And after that meet, a couple of those members, myself, we ended up in a chat together, just kind of nerd out all day long, talking about bags, likes, dislikes, material, all that stuff. So I saw the picture, a couple pictures of finished product for a friend of mine, Frankie, and immediately said to myself, I got to get me one. So I hit up Jasen. And I told him, I really love what you did for Frankie, and I would like something virtually the same. You don't have to go crazy, coming up with something new. I really like the layout, the design of this product, and he offered to make me one. Wanted the feedback, told me to be, honest about it in terms of he just wants to continue fine-tuning this before he decides to really go live with it. And I thought just, a regular guy, and then the conversation we had was fantastic. You can tell he's a guy of integrity, really cares about his craftsmanship, doesn't want to put crap work out there. And I really appreciated the conversation we had, very communicative. And he, gave me the options. I got to pick, the materials on the exterior, the interior, fidlock buckle color, and I'm kind of giving you a sneak peek as we're talking about it here. But it was just really cool to, so to speak, customize and make this thing to my liking. So what we'll do, we'll take a walk around the exterior, we'll go into the interior and talk about what would I use this for. So without further ado, what I have here is, and dubbed by Jasen, is the Pandora. So kind of like a play on Pandora's box. Thought it was a pretty cool name. And we'll take, I guess we could start with the strap first. So the strap he threw in as well. And get you that shot on that buckle, a strap with a fidlock buckle. So this is super cool. I had asked him, is it possible to carry this thing as like a fanny pack? And he said, I didn't have any intentions or think that, someone would carry it like that. To which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the location of these loops, I don't know if you can see that, this one and this one, I think he tailored to, my request to possibly carry this as a fanny pack. If he didn't, I tried it on already as a fanny pack. It works great. But so he threw the strap in, amazing touch. Glad I don't have to hunt down straps. And if we go, we'll get right down to business here. Hook and loop field. So these patches are not from him. These are from weaponizeddesigns.com. Not affiliated with them, just a fan. check their website out, a lot of cool stuff there. The request to have a 3-inch tall hook and loop field, he accommodated to that request. And right here, by the way, I'll probably say it on a couple occasions, but the AquaGuard zippers, awesome touch. So we have an AquaGuard 2-zipper pocket here, and we'll turn that inside, so it's pretty snug. Can't say you'll pack that thing super tight. Pretty snug, but you also have 2 separated compartments here. Probably something good for dropping, front pocket wallet in there. Maybe an alpaca tool pouch, something, slim, not overly packed. But that is the front pocket, or at least that's what I'm calling it. I'm not really, when I look at this, because it's very almost symmetrical, so to speak, front to back. I guess it could be either or. I guess I'm going with it's the front though, because the hook and loop's there. So that's the front. Backside, you have a single zip AquaGuard, and this guy I would call my dump pocket. So a lot of times if I'm carrying one of these and I just want to throw, phone, keys, whatever may be, out from my pockets into this. The size of it is really nice because it opens up pretty big, but then you also have a decent sized lip. For anyone that's carrying, one of the larger phones, I know phones are getting bigger and bigger. I have a 15, I don't know, whatever you call it, 15 Pro Max, would fit in there perfect. And that is the backside pocket. And then if we open up, give you a couple views here, opens up pretty large. And we'll go to this side first. You have a large zipper pouch. No segregated pockets in there, just kind of another dump. And on the other side, you have that 2-pocket separation. And I don't know if you can really tell on this video, but I can fit my hand in there. I believe the dimensions on this are 9 by 4.5, 9 by 5. So it's pretty sizable, but it doesn't feel big at the same time. It doesn't feel like you're carrying this just gigantic sling, on you. What would I use this for? So I am pretty new to pouches. Just recently talking with, some of the guys, I've gotten into them, just, curiosity, different ways to carry, different ways to organize. The dimensions on this and the functionality of it, and perhaps the next video will be a function test in what I'm actually using it for and what I'm throwing in it. But this pouch, I could probably take the majority of the stuff that I carry in my bag that I use every day or frequently, we'll call it. And I think I could load all of that in here comfortably. And I could realistically probably not have to carry a backpack. I still like to, just with work, laptop goes in there, planners, notebooks, things like that. But on a day-to-day thing, if I don't feel like carrying a bag, especially we're getting into the summer months, I just want to carry something light, I think this thing is going to knock it out of the park. When I took it out of the box, maybe 25 minutes ago, half hour ago, I just out of curiosity wanted to see what could this thing actually fit. I took my pistol off my waist. I was carrying a M&P 4.25 inch with a red dot, and the entire thing fit in this pouch. So it has got some serious room, but again, it doesn't feel, when it's on you, it doesn't feel like this gigantic thing that's on you. And that's one thing that's deterred me with some of the pouches. I know there was a Bellroy one that just dropped recently. I know some of the Evergoods makes I think it's the MHP 3.5, and some of those, to me, visually, I see on people and like think that's I don't want that draped on me or hanging off my waist. And I tried this on as a fanny pack. It doesn't feel cumbersome. It doesn't feel like this large thing hanging off me. So I think this is going to be a really functional piece, even for travel. Putting smaller things, I could, drop all of my, I don't know. I don't think I'd put my toiletries in here, but I could probably drop all of that in here. Dropping it in my backpack, I could load this up and probably free up some pocket space, and just dropping things in here. I think it is absolutely stellar. I've looked this thing over numerous times now. Not a loose stitch. Everything feels robust. Love the 1000D. Out of all the materials, that I've gotten my hands on over my course of getting into this EDC community, VX21 and the 1000D feels amazing. I'm a big fan of wax canvas, big fan of twill, but the 1000D just is kind of like Old Faithful for me. It's robust, it's durable, it's got that water resistance to it. I think out of all the pieces I've had, and I've had heritage bags, I currently own, an Evergoods Griffin. I've had the Rove Baron, so I've gotten my hands on some pretty cool material and pretty cool packs. This thing, maybe it's just the personal touch, the handmade part of it that, kind of strikes a chord with me. This is probably the coolest piece I've ever had. Really excited for Jasen to drop this thing and, go live, so to speak. I think he is going to have great success, and I wish him nothing but the best. He has not endorsed me to say anything. In fact, he doesn't even know I'm, doing this review right now. But yeah, if you are interested, look out for the name Jasen Chan. This is the Pandora, and I have a feeling once this thing kicks off, he's going to be a really busy guy because he's got a great product on his hands, and I think a very successful future in the EDC game. If you like what you saw, if you want more of this, like, subscribe, drop me a comment, whether it's about the product, if you want to see me, do a different presentation style. Like I said, first video, first review, excited to do this. Always a fan of other people's work. Thanks a lot.